Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If this outfit and this makeup looks familiar, it's because it is.
Oh yeah, it's when you call it, I'm there. Like ooh, ah, pull up, how about ooh, ah, when you call it, I'm there. Like ooh, ah, pull up, how about
I'm going to be filming a video that I think would be very helpful to people who want to watch my videos and kind of like learn something, and also for people who, you know, ask me like questions on a daily or ask me questions, you know, regarding makeup. So today I'm going to be doing some of my top foundations that I personally like. I got some that are pocket friendly and I have some that are when you want to splurge, should I say. And you know, to each is its own. I like foundations that just work for me, but I also like something that is pocket friendly because I don't like to always recommend people to get like a $60 foundation, especially if you're not even into makeup like that and you won't use it like that. I'm not saying that expensive foundations are not good, but I'm saying like if you're not a person who's gonna really wear it or really knows how to wear it or anything like that, I just wouldn't even recommend spending all your bread on a foundation. You know what I mean? I love a good foundation, okay? I like natural looking full coverage foundations, but you know, everybody has their own preference. Some people like loads of makeup, real heavy. Some people like real, I don't know, light makeup, something that you could build up to. So I just decided to make a whole video. I'm knocking stuff over. Make a whole video recommending what I like and what works for me and what I've used on other people, and you know, just kind of spreading the news, spreading my knowledge or whatever. I do have to try some new makeup though. I cannot lie. I cannot lie. Your girl, I when I find like pretty good foundations, I like to stick to them, and if they're pocket friendly, I like to stick to them. So me trying a lot of different foundations is not like my super big forte. I like to find at least maybe 5 to 6 foundations that just really work for me, that are really just popping, and then I'm like, okay, cool. You know, and then I'm like to every other foundation that comes out, and I have to stop being like that because I freaking love makeup and I love just transforming myself. I love the feel. I love how like you can go from feeling like not super confident to very confident, and like that's just something that I like for other women and for myself. Subscribe to the channel, okay? First things first, I'm gonna go from cheap to expensive, okay? That's how I'm gonna do it. So first things first, these foundations have such I'm gonna show you guys. These foundations have such a good rap. I'm hitting stuff, I'm knocking stuff out of position. These foundations have such a good rep with me, and you know, I really like these. These are my go-to. I'm out of breath. These are my go-tos when I just need like a foundation real quick. You know, like say if I have to like do somebody's face or do my face or do, you know, family's face or whatever, and you know, I don't have a lot of coin on me. These are my fave, 2 of my favorites. So I like the Maybelline Fit Me. They have the dewy and smooth and the matte and poreless ones. I am shade 310 in both of these, and these both are great for people who are just starting to get into makeup and don't really know what they want. These are really good because they are buildable and they can be full coverage. The matte and poreless one I really like. I stuck with this one for a long time. I was like using this for probably 3 to 4 years, and then the dewy and smooth one I just started using probably a year ago or so, and this one is just as good. These are just like my go-to, to be honest. Oh, this one has sunscreen in it. This one has SPF 18. Did not know that. But yeah, I really like both of these foundations. They're really pretty bomb, honestly, and they're pretty pocket friendly. I think they're about $7 or $8, and Ulta always has a sale on these. They always have a buy one get one half off, so definitely check it out. These are really good, and these are my cheapest ones that I'm gonna show you today. Cheap scale. After this, it starts to get expensive. Sorry, not sorry. So the 24-hour L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I'm in the shade 208, which is sun beige. I really like this. I actually use this in my everyday makeup routine video. This one I really like because it does stay on for 24 hours, sis. I live in Houston. Okay, so you never really know what kind of weather you're gonna experience. You don't know if it's gonna be ice cold, if it's gonna be hot, if it's gonna be windy, if it's gonna be rainy. You don't know. So this one is actually really, really good, and I did not know this one has sunscreen in it as well. You know, but this one's really cool too, and it's buildable. It is kind of like full coverage. I actually have it on right now, and it is pretty much full coverage. Like, it's a pretty good foundation. This one is a little bit more expensive than the Maybelline Fit Me. This one is about, I want to say $9 to $11. I can definitely look it up just to make sure, because your girl don't really know. If you're gonna spend $40 on one foundation, or you can buy 4 of these. So I typically buy a lot whenever I purchase them, so it takes me a while to run out of them, because like I said, I don't wear makeup every single day, but these are good for everyday routine or for people who are just starting off using makeup and want to learn how to like color match and stuff like that. These are really good because once you find like a shade that works really, really well with your skin and you can always get an expensive foundation that's close to that shade color. Like, you just gotta try them out. They don't make your skin feel like dry, if that makes any sense. Like, it says it's a radiant finish, and for it's to hydrate the skin. So I like that. I like things that do hydrate your skin, because I tend to have dry skin. Because when you have makeup on your face, you can't really tell your skin is like real dry. But like when you don't have makeup, sis, the pores be telling it all. This is a pretty good foundation, and I really actually like this. I've been using this for a year, so I really like this. I think it's just cool that you can have something that's pocket friendly, but it's buildable, and it sets just like any other prestige type of foundation, I guess you could say. Next, it's gonna be the most hyped up, talked about foundation in the entire world, but you know what, I don't care. Like, I love this foundation. I actually really like it. I'm all the way out. I probably have maybe like 10 squirts left in it, and that's the Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm in the shade 300, the Pro Filter foundation. I'm in the shade 300 with this one. This is a really good foundation. Now this one is, it depends on what your bread looks like, to be really honest, because I don't like to say that things are pocket friendly if it's more than 20 bucks. This one is, I believe, 32. I would have to double check, but I'll probably leave all these foundations in the description and the pricing and the links to them in case you want to buy them and try them out. But this one is a really good foundation. Personally, I like it. I think it's really cool. It's hydrating on the face. It dries pretty fast, but I mean, if you're a person like me, I dot my foundation and I'm blending it. Like, I don't know what other people be doing to where it's just a dry spot, but girl, I just feel like just put your foundation on and blend that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, in my next foundation, I don't know how much this one is. Honestly, I'm gonna leave this down in the description. I'm gonna have to, because I literally don't know how much this one is. This is the Matchmaster foundation by M.A.C. Now, one thing about M.A.C, I'm sorry it looks so dirty, but the one thing about M.A.C that I really, really like is mostly all of their foundations are like full coverage. They are buildable, don't get me wrong. It's not like they're not buildable or anything like that. They are very, heavy duty. So if you're a person that likes like real full coverage, because if you're a person like me, I have like discoloration and stuff like that. So I have, like, back in the day, I had really bad acne. Now I have like acne, but it's not like, you can see like little bumps and everything like that, but I don't have like big huge zits anymore. So like where they used to be like my blackheads and stuff, you can kind of still see the discoloration on my cheeks and stuff. That's really mainly where my acne was, and it just leaves a lot of dark spots. So you kind of have to find something that can cover those dark spots, and that's typically why I like M.A.C, because it just covers those dark spots when you're wearing makeup. Because when you're wearing makeup, you don't want to have your everything else be and done, but then your face it's still kind of like blotchy and looking kind of, you know, not together. So you don't really want that. You don't want that in life, okay? You don't want that. But MAC is a really good brand to try. Up there on the scale of prestige makeup, I would try the MAC one. The MAC one, I want to say it's around 30 something to 40, but I'll have to double check because I know prices change often, and last time I went into MAC, I thought I was gonna spend a lot more money, and I didn't end up spending that much money, so it was crazy to me. Last but not least, now I think this is my most expensive foundation, which is why it's all gone, and which is why I saved it for last. The Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation by Smashbox, and I'm in the shade 3.2. Now this, I gotta take a moment because this might be a little bit dark, okay? This might be like my summer shade. One thing you gotta know about light skin girls, okay, is that we change colors. How I look right now, I probably won't look like this in the summer, okay sis? But in the summer, you gotta go like 2-3 shades darker, okay? So this one is a really good summer shade for me. I will probably go get this. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna buy some more of this foundation because I really like it. One thing I like about this foundation is it feels and looks like skin, okay? I like stuff that's hydrating, okay? Because my skin can get real dry, and I just, who likes dry skin? Nobody, okay? Nobody likes dry skin. So I try to keep my skin as moisturized as possible, and this one is a really good foundation for hydrating the skin. It works really well for people who, like I said, are acquainted with makeup. Like, if you're acquainted with this, I would definitely recommend this. This is like my holy grail foundation, which is why it's all gone, and I haven't restocked it because it's also my most expensive foundation that I own. And I don't know, it just works really well, and I really like it. So I recommend it to anybody who really wants like a full coverage beats, but it's also hydrating. And one thing about this one, a lot of foundations, they oxidize and can look different. Y'all know how like you go in the store, you try something, you're like, oh my god, this is so cute, this is perfect, but you go home and you try it out again and you don't like it. That's because it's probably oxidized. It takes time to set and oxidize and change color, and it just don't be looking right. This one, I like it because it stays real close to its natural tone. Let me show y'all because y'all don't believe me. So I just pumped a little bit out, right? You see how when exposed to the air, it's not like really off. Like, it looks good and it looks like a part of my hand. It's buildable, but it's still heavy duty. You can tell it's there, but it still looks and feels like skin. These are all of my, gotta pose for a thumbnail. These are all of my holy grail foundations, from cheap to not so cheap. A little education for you guys. If you're new to makeup and you want to kind of learn, that's something for you to go off of. Definitely recommend though, if you're a beginner and you're just now starting out with the makeup thing, definitely I would try the Maybelline first before the L'Oreal, because the Maybelline, like I said, is more pocket friendly. It's cheaper. It's about $3 or $4 cheaper than the L'Oreal one. They're both pretty good though, and they're both buildable, but definitely the MAC, the Fenty, and the Smashbox ones are like holy grail foundations because I really like them, and they come in quite a few shades, and they're very hydrating, and they're like long lasting. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I'm gonna try to change my background and do something with it. I don't know, I'm gonna try to get it together, but until then, you're gonna have to deal with the teddy bear and my big old head in the camera, okay? So, like I said at the beginning of this video, probably, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, honey. And I will see you guys in the next